What's good? What's good? It's the one, the only, but what do I know? Boxing coming back at y'all with another one, man. I just got done watching my twin Southpaw Comeback Sports. Man, listen, bro. I watched this video on his take with Jermall Charlo against Dmitry Bivol at 168, and I'm definitely making a response video. But not so much as responding to my twin, I'm responding to you haters on his comment section. The ones that don't really know boxing the way y'all think you do. See, this is what Twin was saying. I call him Twin, so y'all bear with Southpaw Comeback Sports, bro. I call him Twin. That's my twin. All right. So this is what Twin was saying. Twin was saying that at 168, Jermall Charlo stands a better chance of putting up a good fight against Dmitry Bivol. Now, obviously, we know at 175, Dmitry Bivol obliterates Jermall Charlo. That's without a doubt. All right, and this is coming from a Jermall Charlo fan. Always been a big fan of Lions Only. I'm more of a fan of Jermall, but I'm still a big fan of Jermall because unlike you know, Johnny Come Lately fans, I don't forget about what fighters do, you know, in their time. Anyways, why is it out of the possibility of realm for Jermall Charlo to put up a good fight against Dmitry Bivol at 168? I don't think that's out of the possibilities. Why? Because listen, have we ever seen Dmitry Bivol fight at 168? Recently, at least. No. All right. I take you back to my personal favorite fighter of all time, Andre Ward. Okay. When Andre Ward got done with the Super 6, right? He was called out by who? Do you guys know? Do you guys, are you Johnny Come Lately? If you guys don't remember, he was called out by Chad Dawson, right? Chad Dawson had just come off the victory of Bernard Hopkins, the second one. As we all know, the first one was like a bizarre twist because of Bernard Hopkins, but he came off his victory of Chad Dawson, and then plus I think the first one was was ruled a no contest, but he come off his victory of Bernard Hopkins and he calls out Andre Ward. I remember Max Kellerman was like, or whoever was interviewing was like, Andre Ward, the super middleweight champion, Andre Ward. And Chad Dawson was like, yeah, I can come down to 168 or we can meet at a catch weight, but obviously if you're gonna call me out, you gotta come to my weight. Now, Chad Dawson proceeds to move down to 168. All right, weight class that he hasn't fought no time, like he hasn't fought in no recent history. He comes down and fights Andre Ward and, you know, doesn't even look like a shell of himself. And Andre Ward is my favorite fighter, but I'm not finna sit here and act like that was the best version of Chad Dawson, because it wasn't. It was obvious. Chad Dawson just didn't do jack anything to Ward. And I'm not saying that Chad Dawson would have beat Ward if Ward would have came up to 175 or if they would have had a catch weight. However, I am gonna sit here and be honest and say that I know that that wasn't the best version of Chad Dawson. Chad Dawson was drained. He ended up getting stopped in the 10th round. Well, he ended up quitting in the 10th round. When you lose, when you drain yourself, for those that don't know, your brain is when you drain yourself, you're dehydrating yourself. You're stopping fluids that's coming to the brain. That takes away your punch resistance. Okay, so is it out of the realm that Jermall Charlo can make a good fight with Dmitry Bivol at 168? No, it's not. Again, for you guys that like to say, "Oh, you're crazy," and for whoever that was that told Southpaw to delete his video, bro. I mean, I would love for you to come on my channel and have this talk with me, because why is it out of the possibility when we've never seen Dmitry Bivol, at least in recent history, or at least where it mostly counts, fight at 168? We've never seen Dmitry Bivol fight at 168. Obviously, again, if the fight is at 178, we know what's gonna happen. Dmitry Bivol obliterates Jermall Charlo. I mean, that's not up for debate. But for you guys to say that Dmitry Bivol will knock out Charlo at 168, okay, you guys are the same ones that saying Dmitry Bivol doesn't even have power at 175, right? He's like, what is he, 22-0 with 11 knockouts or whatever. He doesn't. Y'all say he doesn't have power at 175. So you mean to tell me a dehydrated Dmitry Bivol, a weight drain Dmitry Bivol would beat Jermall Charlo. And here's my thing for you guys that said, how do we know he won't be weight drained? Because if he could make 168, he would be making 168. But he does not make 168. So it's like, you can't sit here and tell me that he can make 168 comfortably, but is not fighting at 168. He's fighting at 175 for a reason. So it's like, man, come on, bro. I don't think that it's out of possibility that Jermall Charlo can make a good fight with Dmitry Bivol at 168. All right, you guys gotta stop. You just like, now, here's my issue with Jermall Charlo though, with saying that he can move up to 168 to fight Dmitry Bivol. All right, where is that same energy with David Benavidez? Okay, and I love Jermall Charlo. Lions only all day. That's my dude. Love. But I also have a strong relationship with David Benavidez as well. I know him personally. Been in the ring with him. Been in the gym with him. Bro, he's invited me to his fight. Paid for my tickets. Gave me money, bro. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't have a relationship, a good relationship with David Benavidez. But I was a fan of Jermall Charlo before I was a fan of David Benavidez. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Even I remember when we was doing all around robin. David Benavidez, Jose Benavidez Sr. was like, oh, he a Charlo fan. Like, it was funny. But I say that to say I gotta call it how I see it, bro. You said that when it comes to David Benavidez, you said, you know, I fight at 160. I fight at 160, which is cool, you do. But you was calling out David Benavidez, which put that unnecessary pressure on you. So you're not willing to move up to fight David Benavidez as 168. Why are you willing to move up to fight Dmitry Bivol at 168? You know? So that's just my thought, man. I love Jermall Charlo, I really do. I think that makes for an interesting matchup. What do you guys think? Who do you guys want to see both fighters fight next? Like, comment, subscribe, but what do I know?